What is up, guys? I'm Skull Ripper, and welcome to a rant video. So yeah, this video is going to be about my partnership with RPM and Maker Studios. So recently I just got out of my partnership. I couldn't have been more happy. You know, it definitely feels like the shackles have been released. You know, I'm not barred by restrictions. You know, I'm free to fly. You know, and it feels great. And if you guys are, you know, I know my subscribers know me, but if you are troubled by a lot of cursing in this video, I suggest you leave, because I'm going to do a lot of cussing in this video, because I'm going to talk major shit about RPM and Maker Studios and what I've been through with them. So yeah, it was about, I have about 726 subscribers right now, and you know, I'm still a small YouTuber, and but before they came to me, it was RPM that emailed me. That's when I was like maybe 80 subscribers, 80 subscribers I had. So that's when I first started, and I got an email, and I had a bunch of people emailing me, a lot of partnerships, you know, and I looked at a lot of them. I was just like, I don't know, you know. I had Social Blade message me, a couple other small time, and you know, and then RPM emailed me, and you know, I did kind of some research on that before I joined, but I probably should have done a lot more than that. Then again, that's when I was first starting, you know, and I was excited. I was just like, you know, just like any YouTuber does, you know, as soon as they get an email like, hey, come and join our partnership, you know, we'll give you a lot of stuff, we'll help your channel grow, you know, and you know, I was excited by that, like anyone would, you know, but I was young and stupid back then, and this was 2 years ago, and it was about March. That's when I got partnered. You know, I got through the partnership. You know, they accepted me, blah blah blah. You know, they made all these promises about the things I would get. You know, we're like, hey, you know, we'll up your views, we'll share your videos. Also, you know, you can send recommendation videos. If you send us videos, we'll post it on our website. And that way it can be viewed and also be shared throughout your YouTube page and our web page. And I was just like, oh, cool. That seems like, you know, legit. Well, none of that ever happened. You know, I never really saw anything come through with that. You know, I emailed them about it. They never said shit about it. I sent them videos. You know, I was like, okay, you know, I'll send them a trailer, you know, like my channel and stuff like that. And, you know, I sent them a video, and then, because I saw a lot of like trailer videos that people would do. You know, I looked at a lot of them. I was like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, I can do that stuff. And you know, but you know, me, I'm a little bit more different the way I come off. You know, you know, I like to cuss. I like to cuss like a sailor. But yeah, so I sent a video, and you know, my shit's real raw. You know, and you know, they email me back like, oh no, we can't use your video because it's too mature. And you know, cut off the cussing and all that, and I was just like, okay, you know. And I realized when I saw some of the videos, some of them were bleeping themselves out, and I was just like, fuck, man. I was like, all right, I'll bleep myself out, I guess. Fuck. And so I redid the video, and I bleeped, and then I sent it in, you know, and then they emailed me, oh, sorry, we can't put up your video because your content is too mature for our channel. And I'm just like, then why the fuck did you ask me to partner with you guys? Like, what? Like, how does that make sense? I can't even send a video. Whatever. So they were taking 40% of my earnings. So I was like, okay, whatever. Fuck you guys. You're not going to help me out there. Whatever. They're going to take 40% of my earnings. Yeah, I was doing fine with Google Analytics. And, you know, I was receiving checks by them. And, yeah, so I was like, okay, it was a year contract. So I paid really no attention to that partnership. I was like, okay, whatever. They're not helping me out. You know, they promised this free, you know, music and all this stuff, you know, like royalty-free music. I checked it out, but then you have to pay a certain percentage of your earnings to like get that free music. I'm just like, what the fuck? This is one. No, you didn't say this. You know, it said, you know, as soon as you could become a partner, you will get the free music. No, you still have to pay for that shit, or it takes some percentage out of your earnings or something like that. And it was still bullshit. And I was just like, okay, whatever. So I was like, cool, whatever, year, I'm fucking done. So then it comes time to where, I was like, oh, okay, I think it was about March, and then I was like, oh, okay, yeah, my contract must be up. And I was like, all right, so I'm just going to, sign out. I thought it was going to be easy peasy. I'm just like, okay, I just got to say I want out. My contract is over. They say it this time. Cool. Whatever. Well, I emailed them. And, I was like, hey, I want to opt out. My contract's over. I already did a year. So, yeah, just give me the whatever I need to sign. Boom. And we'll be done. Thanks for nothing, whatever. But, so they email me back and they're like, oh, sorry for the inconvenience, but we can't release you from your contract because we already renewed your contract for another year. And I'm just like, you fucking pricks. I was like, you motherfuckers. And they didn't even, warn me about it. But then, they said, oh, yeah, it's in your contract. Yeah, what the fuck ever, But so they automatically renewed my contract for another year, so I'm stuck with them. And not only that, I guess because of that, they took me out of RPM, and then they transferred me somehow to Maker Studios. So now I was partnered with Maker Studios, their third branch, their Maker Studios 3, whatever the fuck it is, one of their branches or something like that. I guess they're the same thing, but whatever, because I was partnered with RPM on my YouTube channel. It says RPM, and then I go to Maker Studios, and now it's switched, and I'm just like, what the fuck? So now I have to go through something different to look at my royalties and stuff like that, and I'm just like, son of a bitch. So I was pissed. I was like, son of a bitch, and then they're sending me newsletters and all that. We could show you how to do thumbnails. It's like, bitch, I know how to fucking do thumbnails. Like, I'm not stupid. I know how to do this shit, and so I was like, okay, cool. I was like, I'm stuck with them another year. That's what pissed me off the most. I'm stuck with them another year. And I'm just like, oh, what the fuck do I do? And then I was like, okay, cool. You know what? I'll talk shit. Maybe if I talk shit, they'll just, say, oh, okay, goodbye. We don't want you. You're talking shit about our company. And, yeah, we'll see you later. Yeah, we don't want you in our channel. So I made a rant video exactly like this one a year ago, and I made it, I uploaded it, and as soon as I uploaded it, it got taken down. So none of you guys saw it, but it was immediately taken down, and they removed my video, and then they immediately emailed me, and they said basically your video is now something under our control. It is now a product of Maker Studios. Disclaimer or some shit like that. They're basically saying, you talk shit about our company. Now that you've done that, we are going to be watching what you do from now on. And if you mention our studio brand name in any negative way, we will remove your channel. It'll be disabled, and every earning you get automatically goes to them. So basically, they're fucking threatening me. I'm just like, God damn it. And so now I'm like, okay, now I'm being watched. And it was about the same time last year, when I made an IRL video. It was actually my first one. I think if you guys remember, I mentioned I was having problems with my partnership, and I'll play it right here, just a little bit of it. I'm just going to tough through it, and then also my partnership that I'm with, I'm kind of going through a whole thing with them, but since I'm stuck with them for another year, I'm just going to go roll with it. I'm just going to try my best. I'm going to pester them, because they haven't done shit for me. I'm not going to say which partnership, but yeah, because
I was about to, too.
Yeah, because they're actually watching me, because I've been sending them emails. They sent me an email saying that my channel's on being viewed by them, so if I even talk shit about them or whatever, they're going to be canceling my YouTube account, so I'm basically their bitch.
Well, hey, it's straight simple, alright? You sign a contract, said company agrees to do all these things for you, and they don't do it.
Yeah. Yeah,
therefore they're breaching contract.
Exactly. Like, I wanted to cancel my partnership, start new, just go regular through Google AdSense or whatever, and then all of a sudden I wanted to see if I can opt out, because my contract's over. It's been over a year now, and my contract only said a year. But what they did was they automatically renewed my partnership with them without them telling me. So yeah, that's when I was talking. That was a year ago today, pretty much. You know, we're in April now, and yeah, that's when I was having trouble with them. That's when they were watching me. They were looking at my videos big time. They kept sending me emails, and I'm just like, oh my god. So this is the reason why I didn't make videos for long. You know why I would take long breaks? Well, it was because of that. If I just mentioned their name, they would take down my videos. I accidentally mentioned them in a video, and they took my video down. So anytime I said Maker Studios or RPM, they took down my fucking video. I'm not joking, guys. So they were watching me. So that's why I was like very careful in that IRL video not to say it. I had to say partnership. So that's when I was going through all that trouble. This is why I didn't make videos for a long time, for like a good 6 months. And this is the reason why I haven't been making videos now, is because I'm so close to getting out of this partnership. I was just like, man. So this is the reason why I didn't make videos for a long time. And so I was like, cool. Alright, so I'm stuck with them. They're pissed off at me. Alright, it's fucking war then. So this is the reason why I haven't been making videos now, because it was so close to ending my contract. My contract was supposed to end on March 5th. And, you know, I emailed them, and, you know, I read every fucking thing I did in that contract. And it said, you know, to not get a renewal, you have to submit a non-renewal form, you know, to not get renewed. If that makes sense to you. I'm scrambling my words. I'm trying to get this quick. But, yeah, you have to do it 30 days prior to your release date. And I did that. I was like, the moment I got 30 days, I was like, I was waiting. I was waiting the day, and then boom, I emailed them. And, yeah, and they emailed me back. And then they took about a week to respond back. And then I had to email them again. I was like, yo, I'm in my limitation, 30 days, you know, and then I had to make another ticket. And then they sent me an email, an automatic email saying, don't make tickets, we received your email. Well, then fucking respond to my email. You know what I mean? I was starting to get pissed because they kept on prolonging it. I knew exactly what the fuck they're doing. They're probably going like, oh, yeah, if we keep just ignoring him, he'll probably just run over his fucking contract release date. No. I kept on fucking emailing them. The same dude. I said, I want out now. I'm in my 30 days. So then I get an email from them. Oh, sorry, oh, and I forgot to mention, when they renewed my contract for another year, they weren't taking 40% of my earnings anymore. They were taking 80% of my earnings because I switched to Maker for some reason. I don't know why. So basically, every view I would get on my video or any money I made, I would not see. I never saw a paycheck in 7 months. And that's even, I would see a paycheck even if I would take a break for a little while or whatever. And even though I stopped making videos, but I would still see some. But they were taking 80%. If I don't go over that threshold of 80%, I don't receive none of it. So whether if like I got $30 or whatever, it's going all to them. So it wasn't 40% anymore. The next year, it was 80%. So it was 80-20. I would only see 20% of that. So I was just like, son of a bitch. So, you know, they're like, they're sorry for the inconvenience, but before you leave, would you like this offer? Instead of 80-20, would you want to go 70-30? And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? You guys are really trying to get me to stay so you can take 70% of my earnings. And they're like, oh yeah, we're sorry for the inconvenience. We'll focus more on your channel and how you're growing. I was like, no, fuck you. You haven't done shit for me. You switched me to Maker Studios or whatever. I don't know if I'm still connected to RPM. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But I want out. I want out. Just get me the fuck out. I don't care. You know, I didn't say it like that. But, you know, I said it more professionally. I was like, you have done nothing for my channel. I want out. And I'm within my release date. So then I'm waiting another fucking week for a reply. During that time, I sent another ticket. I get another email saying don't send in another ticket because of our overflowing emails or whatever bullshit they say. And I was like, well, if you don't fucking respond. And then finally they send me an email, they send me a form. I have to answer my secret question that I made 2 years ago. They're like, oh yeah, what's your secret question, blah blah blah, which street were you born, what was your childhood friend, or whatever the fuck it was. And by that time I'm like, I don't fucking remember what my secret question was. That was 2 years ago when I was a fucking child and didn't know what the fuck I was doing. So now you're asking me to remember it? I don't fucking know. Thank God I remembered it though. But yeah, I was just like, wow, okay. So I had to answer all these goddamn questions. Then I had to answer a goddamn survey. They're like, oh, and give us a reason why you're leaving. Well, because I don't want to fucking be in this partnership anymore. You're taking all my fucking money. You haven't done shit for me. So fuck you. Is that a reason? Get me the fuck out of here. So finally, and then about a couple days later, and I'm getting seriously pissed off at this point because it's getting close. And I was like, okay. And then so they finally, a couple days later, they say, okay, you will be released on March 5th. So it was 4/5/2015. And I was like, cool. So this is why I haven't been making videos, because I was just waiting until I get released. Well, I'm waiting on that day. It's 4/5/2015. I go on my YouTube channel. It was actually the next day. Yeah, it was like March 6th. I went on YouTube to see if I was still partnered, and I'm still have that fucking Maker Studios 3 on my channel. So I'm still partnered by them. And at this point, I'm just like, oh God, am I really stuck for another year? Like, did they screw up somehow? Did I fuck something up? I'm like, oh God. I'm like, no. And to be honest, guys, like when I had to go for another year when they renewed my shit, I was literally thinking of quitting my channel. Literally. I was just like, should I just stop my channel, just delete everything so I won't be partnered with them anymore and just start a new one? But I was just like, nah, because then I lose all my subscribers. So I didn't back then. And then, so it took them about a good 15 days after my release date, after emailing them, they responded when I was fucking partnered, but now that I was released, they weren't fucking doing anything. And I was just like, okay, and I put a support ticket, and I got another fucking don't do it. I was just like, well, fuck you. My release date was 4/5/2015. It is now 4/21/2015. I'm fucking out. Get me out. And finally, like, oh yeah, sorry for the inconvenience. We're really sorry about that. We'll fix it for you. You are now released from Maker Studios 3. I was like, thank God. Now shut the fuck up. And now I'm gone. And I'm just like, God damn, man. No more am I fucking partnering with anybody. You know, I see a lot of rant videos and they say, oh yeah, don't partner. I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if it's Machinima. I don't care if it's the higher up Maker Studios. I don't give a fuck. I will never partner with anybody until I see something. You know what I mean? And, you know, and it sucks because my friend Gary, he's partnered. And he's going through the exact same thing I'm going through. And it's funny. They promise you all this shit. They don't deliver. Ugh. So I'm done. So now I'm free, guys. Now I can make videos how I want to make them. You know, because I wasn't going to submit to them, be like, oh, you need to edit your videos a certain way. You need to bleep out your cuss words. Fuck you. Okay? Fuck you. I am not going to submit to your asses just because you want your videos a certain way. I don't care. This is how I run my channel. If people don't like it, they can move on. People like the way I do things. Other people don't. I have haters. Whatever. But fuck partnerships. They like to take control, and especially us little YouTubers that are starting out and trying to get ahead. Oh man, do they take advantage of you big time. And that's why I'll never partner ever again. You know, I was making so much money just going through Google AdSense. You know, you could see all your shit you're earning. You could see how much you're earning. And I was getting paid almost like every other month. You know what I mean? And then as soon as I got partnered, I didn't see a fucking dime for about a year and a half. Done. Fucking done. So Maker Studios, fuck you. RPM Studios, fuck you. You guys can't do shit to me anymore. All your staff members are fucking idiots. You know, I'm sure there are some cool people in the company, but like, you know what? When you fucking ignore my emails for weeks and weeks at a time, I don't care. I don't give a shit how busy you guys are. Like, nah. You don't do that shit. And, you know, I'm pretty sure there are good partnerships out there. You know, maybe when I have 1 billion subscribers one day, I'll partner with someone. But even then, nah. Nah, I'm good. And, yeah. So that's my rant, guys. So now I'll be making fucking videos again. I'll be making better content. The stuff I want to do. And, yeah, now the shackles are released, man. I'm free. I'm like a fucking genie. I'm just released from my lamp. So, yeah. Fuck you, RPM. Fuck you, Maker Studios. I'm Skull Ripper, and I'm out. Late. Just a shine, no one